Hello. Hi, Sabita. Hi, Tamara. Everyone, don't forget to like this video. Hi, Brian. Hi, Christine. Hi, Cameron. How are you guys doing? Hi, Dan. I know. I felt like going on today. Oh, are you? Thanks, Tamara. Nice to finally see you. Hi, Christina. I'm smoking right now, guys. Oh, it's raining where you are. We need to meet for coffee, Dan. We definitely need to meet for coffee and catch up. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Toronto. It's almost 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure. I think it's like 80 something degrees Fahrenheit, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, where you guys are. So it's not too bad. They said it was calling for it to be 41 degrees. Today is not 41 degrees at all by any means. And I hope it does not become 41 degrees. But, well, of course it's not. We're at the end of the day. But, like, I'm hoping tomorrow's not too high. But anybody, if you guys want to have a second question, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two. My link is in the description box if you have a second question. But as you can see from the title for my video, some sad news today. Um, some sad news today. Regis, is it Philbin? He died. I like that guy. I was so sad. Like, he's 88. Like, when I see somebody that's like that old that passes away, like, I have to say to myself, I can't be so selfish. Um, just because it's like they lived their whole life. Like, what more can we ask for when they lived their whole life? I know. Yes, Regis and Kelly. A lot of celebrities are passing. And the ones that you would not expect, like, oh my gosh. I loved every minute of it, Dan. I'm glad, and you were there for me ways too. I know. 2020 is just a groundbreaking year. It's just a death to a lot of things and a lot of and that could be people, but this year in itself is bringing a lot of shifts. Like, we're in a whole brand new decade, and not just that, in a whole different. Is it century? Are we in a different century? Oh, you bought two questions. Awesome. Thank you. It needs to be done. Like, it's getting to the tired stage. I'm actually doing it again next week. The Year of Awakening. Yes. I'm gonna set for one. Okay. I was making everyone get into the room, and then I'll get to your question, Christina. Actually, Christine and Christina. So, very transformative year. I would say thus far for me, this year has been very transformative when it comes to self. Like, I feel like I'm getting more in touch with myself and being more in touch with myself as a mother. Um, Not like it's one of those things, like, when you have kids, especially your first one, like, you grow with your children. And it's like, I've noticed that I'm at a better space of understanding what motherhood is. Like, I'm not gonna know everything, and you can't beat yourself up for what what you think you're not doing, and just always just do things at your optimal best, and always do it with like the utmost love. And I think that that's been my focus, and that's been helping me a lot, because I used to be really hard on myself as a mom. Like, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Feeling like I had to overcompensate, but um well, it's like what I said in the video. If anyone has watched my 2020 reading that I did for 2020, I did in December. I was saying, like, this year is like, it's like the tower moment. It's like everything is gonna come with silver linings. I don't. It's like one of those things where it's like there, something negative could happen, but what was the upside of it? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things I've seen this year that were like, that could have appeared. Silver lining means it's like the upside of a situation. Like, it's like, okay, it could be all bad. Like, for example, it could be like, okay, you've been working so hard, and then you slip down the stairs and you sprain your ankle, and you have to take 2 weeks off of work. It's like, okay, that was a bad situation that happened, that you slipped down the stairs and sprained your ankle because you got injured. But the silver lining to it is like, hey, you have been working so hard. Maybe that was a universal sign of saying you need to slow down and relax and take those 2 weeks off. You know what I mean? So, silver linings. I'm a Scorpio, so we're so we're so familiar um with those moments in our life. We're so like adaptable. We adapt so much to that. You did say that you even spoke on mental and full display this year. Yes, and endings. Yeah, we are good with transition. All I know is change. That sometimes like there's things that I could fight for more. That I'm just like, meh, all right, move on. You know, it works for me in many ways because it's like that's why I'm like I would like to say I'm not a person that holds too much resentment because I always feel like everything happens for a reason in this season, and like that person or situation played that role that it needed to play in the time that it played it, and you just move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? Hey, Jamaican Tisha. All right, so let's get to it. Christina, what's your first question? Everybody is in the room. Don't forget to like this video. It's greatly appreciated. How do you pay for questions? You can pay for questions through PayPal. The link is in the description box. And that's how you pay for questions. So it's $15 for one question, $22 for two. No, Christine. Christine, sorry. It's you. What's your question? Do you believe in programming your crystals? Yes. You can program anything. You can program water. You can program oil. You can program your crystals. Actually, matter of fact, you can virtually program anything. But if we're talking spiritual, crystals, oils, um, water. Hello, Lati. Hi, Stella. Okay. Okay, the first message I see that I'm hearing is like God is like I feel like the spirit world is congratulating you for taking the space and taking the time to kind of work on your mental space and your mental health. Like, you may not feel like you're doing a lot, or you may not feel like you see such a dramatic change, but the fact that you've gotten so committed now to really like working on you, they're very happy that you're doing that. Um, what they want you to know is that they want you to know, like, of course, like, pace yourself, have patience, and I really am just hearing this. I'm hearing the serenity prayer. Like, I'm literally hearing the serenity prayer like being repeated in my head. Like, accept the things that I can change and the things and accept what I cannot change. Hi, Gina. Like, it's like accept the things that you can't have. Like, don't try to find out the narrative of what how that person could be thinking what could be going on. I know that we always get caught up in that, especially when you have access to readers or whatever the case may be, because I even get stuck in that mythology too. But I'm really hearing that you need to get to a space of like really just focus. It's like what I'm hearing is like focusing on you and allowing the manifestation of life to make things fall into place, because it always does. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes you can't. There's certain situations or certain things that you cannot do to make somebody understand what they've done wrong or how they should act. Like you have to make a life to show them that. You got to make God take control. You know? So that's what I'm getting. So that's the message that they're saying to you. What's your second question? Thank you. Thank you. What's your second question? Girl, but try, girl, but try. Girls out here trying, right? You know what I mean? Sorry, somebody was trying to call my phone. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I like doing my lives outside because it's like sometimes my house could be chaos, man. Okay. Second question. I want to know, will my two businesses take off anytime soon? What I'm hearing, number one, is that you need to focus on one right now. Like, put your energy all in one that is more tangible right now. You know what I mean? And then after the new year, put your energy into the other one. But I see like there's gonna be some movement for one of your business. It feels like by the end of this year. Like I feel it like around September, October is when I see like really good movement. But I get the sense that there's still a lot more that you need to do. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't know if it's like organization of certain things, but there's still a lot more you need to do. But by October, late September, early October, things should be in a good space. Yes. So you need to work on that. You're welcome. Okay, so Christina, what's your question? What is it now? I know everyone is so quiet. I don't know if it's like it's lagging or what, or people are just watching, but there's like 22 of us in here. So I would expect that people talk more. My glow is macaroon. I've been taking macaroon lately. Macaroon, I've been taking all my vitamins. That's another thing I've been taking. Oh, also I'm taking milk thistle as well. I forgot to mention that. That could be a cause of it too. Drinking high Vanessa A. Drinking more water. Yeah, for sure. Just check my email. Like, go on to if you look at the description box, Dan, you could check my email, and my email's there. Actually, I'll message me on message me on Instagram, and I'll send you my new email. Okay, Lati. Yes. Okay, so Christina, your question I'll wait for. But Ebony, what's your thoughts on Meg the Stallion? Have you? I know you. I haven't touched on it yet. Um, Honestly, what I feel like what happened, I don't know why I feel like Tory Lanez was under the influence. He was either drunk or something, but he was under the thank you. He was under the influence when he did what he did. I don't think he meant to shoot her though. Like I always feel like it's like him he had the gun out. So like I feel like it's him having the gun and going off whatever. It's almost like it was an accident, but by the grace of God, thank God it went through her foot. You know what I mean? Because he could have shot her. He could have real deal shot her in the state that he was in. And I think he was a little bit all over the place and stuff like that. He's been out of it though. Like I think he's been messing with drugs. Like I feel like one thing for him, I think he's a drinker. I think he likes to drink a lot, but I think like since he's been kind of messing around Hollywood and shit, and like it literally happens to everybody in Hollywood, he's kind of been messing with drugs, which is wrong. I feel it's unfortunate for him because it's just like, to be honest, it's like he had a good career going and he was getting to a really good space in his career where it could have even pushed even further, and then this happened. You know what I mean? I don't know. I get a number seven, 7 or 8. She's pretty far along. I feel like she's pretty far along. Star, do you think that the United States will have another lockdown? I think so. I think the whole world's gonna have another lockdown again. It's gonna be shorter though. It feels like it's gonna. I get a number two, so I don't know if it's like for just. I think it's maybe just 2 months, but I think it's imperative to anyways because you have to understand that we're in like like we gotta keep in mind flu season. You know what I mean? So flu season in itself, along with this COVID stuff, is not gonna be a good look. So, of course, like people, like I think we're gonna have a second wave, and I feel like it's gonna hit hard. Like pray over your family, keep your immunity up from now, but I feel like it's gonna hit hard in a lot of places. But it's gonna be hard and quick. It's not gonna be like hard and like drawn out. It's gonna be hard and quick. Yeah. Can I check my PayPal? Um, hold on. I don't even see. I wish I had my laptop with me. Because I literally would have to close this to look at my PayPal. Because I don't know why my PayPal is not like notifying me. Like my PayPal hasn't actually been notifying me where it just like shows up. But I know Lati has a question. Christina has a question. Do you have a question now, Kevin? They will mess up with the food. Like, listen, this is why I'm saying that we need to get into an environment where we start to like, I know obviously it's restricting in certain countries depending on what it is that you like to eat, but I think that one thing that I'm wanting to do is to learn how to be self-sufficient. Did you pay for a question? Okay, I don't know why Christina hasn't put a question. There's a special surprise in there for me and every. Oh, your phone died. Okay. Let's see. Question for you, Christina. Beautiful Christina. I'm just seeing like a very beautiful energy being around you that's like it's dropping in from your crown chakra, and it's like it's like almost like a lotus flower that's going like this and blooming. And I think what it is, it's like it's saying that you're learning how to master your thoughts. You're learning how to master your stress. You're learning how to master your energy. Um, and when I say learning, it feels like I'm like you're on the journey of like understanding what that means. Okay? Like maybe there's obviously little things that have dropped in here and there, but it's like you're on the journey of like understanding what that is. And like just be open to your happiness and be open to that you're going to make mistakes. Be open to the fact that not everyone's going to be happy with you, but in time they will. Like I feel like you need to sit within that energy. They're saying during this time they want you to start painting again. They want you to start painting because I find like painting for you it clears out your third eye and it clears out your crown chakra. So they want you to start painting and channeling and doing that and painting things. They want you to stay in painting, crafting, artsing stuff. You know. I don't know. Also, I'm getting walking. They also say too, like, if you can, take a walk. Yeah, but they keep painting. Like, even if it's just you, like, putting out random colors. You know what I mean? But like, take walks. They're literally saying like, take walks. Take walks. Keep yourself moving. Keep yourself grounded. Like, take walks and get yourself out in nature. Um, and so that that channel and the energy, that the hypersensitivity and the energy that keeps flowing through those two chakras keep on moving. You know what I mean? So that's the energy I'm getting for what messages they have. Yes. You're welcome. Lati, what's your question? I don't know if you'd be necessarily be able to move into a bigger home, but I see you moving, but you guys still need to work on your finances. Because I'm feeling like your finances are not exactly as organized as they can be. Hey, season, they're not as organized as they can be for what you want. So I'm literally spirit saying like, you need to work on your finances. You know, um, if you guys are very committed and stay diligent and organized and watch how you use your money over the course of 3 months, I think you guys will be okay to say that you could be looking at something decent. You know, um, I don't know if it's New York City, but you might move a little bit outside of New York City, but you're still close to the city. Reading seasons, I season, and his parents. What and his parents? They depend on. Hey, it's one of those things that you kind of have to make that decision that with yourselves, that you're cutting that dependence cord. Like, okay, I can only help you for so long, and then I'm moving on to something else. Like, but it's really up to, like, I'm really literally hearing it's up to you guys what you do. They just got to get with it. Make them downsize, get something that they can afford, and he go on his own. He'll still help his parents to an extent, but it's like I said, like it's up to you guys and the diligence of what you guys do. Yeah, yeah. So the universe is keeping it square up to you. There's no blocks in the way or something. It's like if you organize yourself and say, okay, we're doing this, it can happen. You know. So what does it say? Regis passed away. Do you know what? They said that he died of natural causes, which I don't think that's exactly true. I don't know why. Even though he's an 88-year-old man, and it's like at that age anything could go wrong. I just don't. I'm always hating to feel like I'm always suspicious of something in Hollywood. Like anything that comes out of Hollywood, I'm like, you know what I mean? But like, I feel like it was, yeah, he was suspicious. Like I feel like they said natural causes, but I'm so sad that he died because I'm just like he lived his whole life though. To God be the glory. He lived to 88. He saw 88 beautiful years. Can't ask for any more than that. Yeah, like I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe it's contract. Maybe it's contract though. Yes, come on, yellow nails. Yes. I did yellow for sure. They're growing in now to get them filled. So I'm wondering if I should just go next week and fill them. Like, when do you people start filling them? Is this like a time to fill? Or would you say that it's too early? Or should it be out more? Oh, okay. So, Star, I made a $22 donation to you, which means two people can get a free questions. It's your lucky day. Yay. I know, but if I actually close if I close it right now, then like I don't want to mess up I don't want to mess up the live. No, how I do free questions, to be fair, how I do free questions is I make people choose a number between 1 to 10. Whoever gets the number when I choose from 1 to 10 gets the reading. That's how it works. I don't just pick random people cuz I don't know. I just like to be fair. Hello, Patricia. So Patricia and I are supposed to do a live. I actually mentioned it on my story 2 days ago. And I was thinking, I don't know what day we're going to do it, but we're going to do a live soon together. And yeah, Phil. Okay. And live, we're going to do it on Facebook. On Instagram, just because on YouTube, unfortunately, it's not exactly easy to have. You can't do two people in one video. So Patricia and I is going to do a live. Vanessa. All right. So I don't know. We're going to wait a second. If anyone wants a second question, it's $15 for one question, $22 for two. In just a second, I'm going to raffle off the two questions. Okay. Some questions money for one. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we're going to raffle off. Oh, actually, let me just answer your question first, and then I'll raffle off the two questions. What time is it? Cause I gotta get off by 7:30. How they do shady stuff? Yeah, like I'm just like, but you know how sometimes you doubt yourself. Like you're like, okay, is it because you're suspicious because you're always suspicious of them, or is there really some shady shit going on there? 7:02. Okay. Yeah, I have to get off around 7:30 ish because I'm gonna take Ocean out for a walk before it gets dark. I actually have my brother's dog too, so I have to take two dogs out for a walk and a baby. So I'm gonna take them out to go walk for a bit. But actually, I don't think I'm gonna take my brother's dog because my brother's dog he was having heat exhaustion, y'all. He was panting like crazy, like he was panting, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And then I was like, okay, like, and then I touched his nose. His nose was dry. And I was like, oh, okay, this is not good. And, like, I put out, like, water. He drank two bowls of water back to back. And he's just been fine. And then I put, like, my friend told me to put, like, a cold towel on him. And he'll cool down. And he's just been, like, laying flat on the floor. So I'm like, okay, he's good. I thought he was nervous. I thought he was nervous because of my brother not being here. Like, I'm like, I don't know if he has, like, separation anxiety or something. I don't know. But, like, oh, my gosh, Shell G. Your barks in the park. Okay. So, give me a quick session. A quick question. Quick second, Gina. So, he is a French bulldog. But he's not one of those pint-sized ones. He's one of those ones that literally look like an English bulldog. Like, he's a big guy. And he was panting, like he was breathing like this, like panting like crazy. His nose was dry. I mean, like crispy dry. And he was panting like crazy. So I gave him, because when he came here, as soon as he came in, he drank water, he threw up, and then he pooped. It wasn't diarrhea. It was just regular poop. I was like, okay. Then he was panting, but I thought it, like, I was asking my brother, like, is he, like, excited or something? He's like, oh, yeah, no, he's just excited. I'm like, okay. Or he's like, I think he's just excited. I'm like, okay. But then he kept doing it. I'm like, okay, this has been a while he's been breathing like that. And I just don't think that's okay. And he wouldn't lay down. He was just sitting up the whole time. Like, even when I tried to so I'm like, okay, let me go outside. And I'm like, maybe he's nervous. So I started hugging him and, like, petting him and making him smell me. Like, okay, like, I'm your auntie. Like, don't worry. And I'm like, you know what? I think he's dehydrated. So I gave him water. He drank it. And now he's fine. Like, now he's okay. So I don't know if I should continue to give him even more water or what should I do? See, I don't know. I don't know because my brother doesn't have like he doesn't. My brother doesn't have him full time. Like I think he could be dehydrated because it is a warm day today. I'm not gonna lie, but my house is not that hot. It's cool in my house. Like don't get me wrong, it's not like blasting. Yeah, they do. That's why that's why it took me a while before I was like, is that a problem? Because I'm like they do generally breathe pretty bad, so I wasn't gonna like flip out right away. I was like, okay, he could be okay, but then I was like, no, you know what? Like he be breathing hard. Yeah, and I think my brother's been work. I think my brother was walking with him a lot because my brother like walks a lot, and I think he was taking him out maybe way too much. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so let's see. Gina. Gina, are you here? Thank you so much for that, Shell. Thank you. Yeah, I think he is. Because I don't think he gets walked too often. Like, wherever, like, when he's not with my brother, I don't think he's walked too often. I really don't. And they can't even walk that much generally, anyways. So, Gina, let me know you're ready and I'll answer your question. Yeah, I see your question. He's 2 years old. Okay. My question is I've been on a few White House calls and I'm working with the state of director for FEMA and WI, and they want me to create a vid about COVID. I have mixed feel about it. I've done some interviews of a situation since March, and then my viewpoint isn't okay. Okay, but essentially, okay, so are they wanting you to like? Okay, so when it comes to your mixed feelings about it, is it mixed because you feel like you don't exactly agree with the protocol and like what they're trying to enforce, and you feel like it goes against your integrity when it comes to health and this pandemic? Like, what exactly are you having mixed feelings about? Because I'm seeing it like, I understand if it's an integrity thing, I get it. But essentially, I feel like it's going to be a really good opportunity for you. And they weren't wearing masks. Okay. It depends on how you spin. Yeah. Well, it depends on exactly how you spin it, right? Like, you could always use the footage and spin it a certain way. But what I'm seeing for the opportunity itself, I feel like it's going to be a very good opportunity for you. I actually feel like it's going to be an opportunity that's going to open a lot of doors. And I feel like by January of next year, you will actually have a very steady government job that pays well. I feel like by the end of the year, you're going to have some projects coming up that it's going to pay you, which would be good to kind of help you coast. But I feel like by January, you're going to have a stable job, like a permanent, stable, full time job. And it feels like it's government or service like. It's definitely service structure. And it pays very well. So I actually feel like this is actually going to be a good opportunity. Yeah. I'll do the video. It's just how you spin the video. Yes, share it with me. Perfect. Okay, anyone that if you guys want a second question, it is $15 for one question, $22 for two. I accept payment via PayPal at houseofstars@live.com. Right now, we're going to raffle off the two questions that the lovely, gracious, opulent, most magnificent Kevin has purchased on the behalf of the room. He is donating two questions to the room. And with that, I will pick I'll pick a number and you will put in your number when I say go. Okay? So I am picking a number between 20 and 53. Between 20 and 53. So, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess that number. Between 20 and 53. Between the numbers of 20 and 53. Between the numbers of 20 and 53. Keep going, guys. Kevin. I'm surprised you guys is like keep going. I know this is like the longest it's taken. Between 20 and 53. Between the numbers of 20 and 53. Maybe the gap too big. Okay, between 30 and 53. 30 and 53. Vanessa got it! Vanessa, the urban goddess, guessed it. It's 47, guys. First question going to Vanessa, the urban tarot goddess. She got it. Number 47. And what's your question? Yes. I love when Kevin does that trademark. I freaking love it. Thank ya. Should I accept this job at Baton Rouge General once I get interviewed? See, here's the thing. I almost get the sense that you could accept it, and I feel like you would get the job if you're interviewed for it. But I almost get the sense that there's going to be another location that you rather work at than that one. Yes. That's what I'm getting. Um but I get the sense that you could take the job for now, but I just feel like there's going to be another one that's going to come up that you're going to want to work at. Something tells me that it's a nicer space. It's a nicer space in a nicer area. Everyone's still guessing, I know. I want to be a nurse. What is it? Is it a hospital? I think you'll be okay, but something tells me that it you might not, you know. But if you the opportunity would be there if you want to apply for it. I do see that. Hi, Janine. You're welcome. Okay, we're gonna wrap off the second question. If anyone wants to actually purchase a question, oh, a trivia question, that's actually a good idea. If anybody wants to purchase a question, maybe okay. I don't know how much you guys know herbs. I want to make it spiritual, but I'm not sure how educated you guys are on herbs. I can make it very easy. And if you want a second question, it's one question for $15, 22 to questions, $22 for two. What time is it now? 7:17. Okay. So we're gonna raffle off the second question. Should I do herbs? Herbs edition? Crystal edition? Or see, like, not everyone's so superly spiritual. The majority of the group is spiritually inclined in some way. I think you think crystals. Okay. All right. Okay, crystals. Okay, boom. Herbs. Herbs. Okay. I have to see. That's one for crystals, two for herbs. I need a vote. I need y'all to vote. Herbs or crystals? Crystals. One for crystals. Three. All right. I know. Okay, so we're gonna do crystals. We're gonna do crystals. Okay. All right. So okay. I'm just trying to think of common crystals. Okay. I want to make it easy, but I don't want to make it that easy. Okay. I can be used to help you. I can be used to lead you down the right path. I'm associated with Archangel Michael. I am known as the psychic stone, one of the psychic stones. And I as one of the psychic stones, and I can protect you. What stone am I? I know you know. Yes, Lati got it. Amethyst. Ding, 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 ding. It's amethyst. Amethyst is purple, associated with Archangel Michael. Used to pull you down the right direction. Okay. Can be used for as one of the psychic stones because associated with the third eye chakra, crown chakra. And yeah, so the stone is amethyst. See, because I could have get like hardcore in it, because you know. All right. So Lati, what's your question? Lati entered. It's amethyst. I actually like this. I should actually play this as a game. I paid extra for another read too. Okay. So do you have two questions? Or do you want to throw it back into the bin and give it to somebody else? What do you want to do? I should do this. Yeah. I should do more often. Good idea, Jamaican Tisha. I'm gonna do that game more often, just for shits and giggles. Even giving away free questions and stuff. More than I'm gonna do stuff like that, trivia. But it's gonna get harder. So meaning y'all gotta do your studying. Can you all throw it back? Okay. So let's throw it back in. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get another question, okay? Okay, I'm associated with the sacral chakra. I come in handy if I'm going to an interview or if I'm trying to attract a mate. Um, I cleanse myself and have the ability to cleanse other stones. Okay. Season goddess citron. I was gonna say citron. Yeah, season got it. Is it carnelian? Yeah, it's citron. But actually, carnelian could do that too. But the only thing carnelian doesn't do is that it doesn't cleanse other stones when it's amongst other stones. Only citron does that. Okay, so season. I know. They're fast to Esther. What propels my move? I want to make this a thing. I know. I actually love this. I'm gonna do herb addiction. I'm gonna do herb addition. I'm gonna do oils, and I'm gonna do candles. And I want to see what y'all know. I actually want to ask one more question in oils, just to see what if any of you guys can get it. Okay, so or saints. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so what will propel your move? Honestly, I get the sense that what's gonna propel your move is the fact that you're making more money. So like you're getting a sense of independence, you start feeling yourself. And the next reason why I think too, you're gonna end up meeting like a sugar daddy. Like you're gonna get a guy that's gonna really be giving you some money. And like it's almost like one of those things like if you move out, like I'll take care of you, whatever. So that's what's gonna propel your move. Okay, so I'm gonna answer. I need to answer Lottie's question. Lottie, what's your question? Oils and saints. Okay, because I feel like okay. Right now I'm thinking about Patricia, and I know Patricia would get all of them. Okay, let's see. You don't know about oils. You don't know about saints. Herbs. Will my job transfer me over to be hired to their company? I'm still on contract and temp. If they do it, I feel like it's gonna take some time, girl. I don't know why I feel like it's in this last quarter, like between the last quarter to the new year. Because I feel like the company itself is going through some transition and change. So it's gonna take them some time before they do it. I feel like if they do it, they might switch you over. Like they might give you the job, but put you in a different department. Or like a different, or have you doing something else. Yes, I will. It won't be today though, life lessons, because I have to get off soon. I feel like it's a little bit more money, yeah. More structured. You're welcome. So I have one last trivial question for you guys. Okay, what about colors? Are you guys good with colors? Like colors associations for okay. So I'll ask the question. What color am I? I'm used for money. I can be used to work on the heart chakra. Oh, well, green. I know that. I gotta make it harder. Okay, let's think of a. Let's think of a. I can be used in spells that have to do with better business. I can be used when invoking Archangel Michael. I can be used when it comes to working with your psychic abilities. I also could be used for protection. What color am I? Patricia has to know this. Purple! Yeah, purple. Okay, let's do herb edition. Okay? All right, boom. Okay, I'm used for cleansing. I'm used for cleansing, and I'm also very favored by the Saint Expedite. I've been spoke about in the Bible. Yeah, hiss up. Hiss up. Hiss up, it's hiss up. What okay, used for cleansing. Wash me with hyssop and make me white like snow. Psalms 51. Can a favorite her by Say Expedite. Hyssop. And then that's it. Yeah. Hyssop. I'm gonna continue to do this. I like this. I like this. I got to use the hyssop for Say Expedite now. Yeah. Hyssop is used for Say Expedites. You find it to be tough? I think well, okay, I can't say that because I know what the heck I'm talking about. So that it's easy for me. It helps with dark spots while we on trivia. Okay. Oh, it does. Okay. See, there we go. Then that's like homeopathic use. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to get off now because I gotta take Ocean out for a walk and take this dog out for the let's go to a walk. Ambi, Christina, stop. That is such an old school bleaching like regimen. Like when I hear Abby, I just think about my mom and her friends and all them. Like I just think about that. I've never used it. I've never used Ambi. But my mom used to always use Ambi back in the day. Because her friends were all into bleaching and shit like that. It's never been my thing. What's glutathione? You know, girl, we need to talk. We need to talk, Gina. We need to catch up because I need regimens, darling. I've been using the same thing for years, and I'm not saying that it doesn't work. It does, but I can always venture out into different things too. We need to catch up. We do. I'm coming out of my sunken place, you know. But yeah. But okay, so I'm gonna come off for now, guys. Get my life and get back to mommyhood. So I do want to thank you so much for your time and rocking with me. Bump, bump, bump. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.